Hello.
Hi.
And welcome back to Her Radio. That's Kyron.
And I am that boy Day.
And we are here, everyone, in Realizing Differences,
while also creating a safe space for Black and queer people.
Yes, what is up, y'all?
As y'all can see, we switch, we flopped, and we switch, y'all. And we back. It is season 2 of Her Radio, y'all. We had to take a quick little break, a quick little something. Yeah, season 2, episode 1. So, y'all, Day, what's been going on? We ain't talked to the people in a minute. It has been a minute since we have spoke to the Her Radio Church of God in Christ, and we have got up here and blessed the pulpit. So tell us what's been going on with you.
Child, I feel like we did this in forever. Like,
when you was like, let's practice the intro, I was like, oh, wait a minute. What's the intro again? Because I don't really know.
Okay, child, y'all, I've been whole lot of just, being that girl. I'm going through it right now. Y'all see I look a mess.
Why are you going through it?
Girl, because I look a mess. I just feel like I need my hair done.
I like the puff. It's giving very much Black History Month.
Power to the people. But she's gone next week. Next week, she's gone. She's gone.
So what you getting? What you getting next week?
I'm getting some braids because I'm going out of town next week. So
where you going?
A whole never tells. JK, I'm going out of town for my homegirl birthday. So yeah.
Okay, homegirl. Which homegirl?
One of my close homegirl, my school homegirls.
Okay, all right. Were you going somewhere warm or?
No. We're going to
Aspen.
Mm-hmm.
Weekend in Aspen. It's giving Kardashian. It's giving Kardashian. It's giving Kim and Chloe and them in the Jenners.
Ski trip.
A little ski trip for the people. Think. Okay.
Let's see what else is going on. Y'all, I'm not gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all at the end because I'm upset. He know what I'm talking about.
I know why he's upset.
Yeah, it hasn't been good.
It's okay. The Lord gonna work it out. My man in prison, he ain't do that shit you want him.
I just don't even. Let's just
freedom boys. Period.
What's going on with you? Like, what's up?
What's really been going on? What's really been going on with me? Nothing has really been going on, y'all. As y'all know, I was supposed to move in Central State. If you're listening to this, I want to meet you outside in the backyard with your mama because y'all denied my housing application saying that y'all not gonna have nowhere for me to live. And I'm like, well, I can't be at the Motel 6. Right. So I'm still back here at home. So I will not be moving out of state. But I don't know, y'all. Me and Molly, we've been having a few conversations. I don't know. We may up and go somewhere as in move. We've been it's not I don't know. See, like, so I posted on my Instagram story this morning basically saying like I have to tell myself every morning like and every day like Kyron, you're only 19. Like let life and let God like let life and God work it out. And I have this need to always feel like I gotta get it done. I gotta have it figured out. I gotta have a good job. I gotta have the dream job. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Like at such a young age. But I'm like, and my sister, she had slid up on my story and she was like, no, basking. She was like, definitely basking your youth. She was like, because my 30s came up really quick. And she was like, nah, it's 30. Like, she's like, so basking your youth. And I'm like, you know what, you're right. Like, but I do have to tell myself that every day because I kind of feel the need to always be like prim, proper, and perfect. But you only 19. So that's been going on with me, just really been focusing on myself. As y'all know, so I'm gonna give y'all a little tea on here. Last episode, which was the episode with Kayla Bay, should be on too shortly. But our homegirl Kay. So I told y'all about CB Bay, and I told y'all that me and CB Bay I cut CB Bay off. Okay, so after we filmed that, y'all, I told that nigga I loved him because I did, and so me and him, we had ended up talking again, y'all. Hoes when hoes say they done, hoes really don't say that they done. But y'all, me and CB, they have not spoken about 2 or 3 weeks because y'all, like, I really like that man. And my thing is like, if you don't want to be in a relationship, and I said that I didn't want a relationship, but like, nah, I want a relationship because I like you so much. But you said you don't want to be in a relationship and you want to be selfish with your time, whatever you want to call it, blah blah blah. Then go ahead, because I'm not gonna stick around here no longer. Yes, I do like you a lot. Yes, we have fun together. We joke, we crack up. You give me words of wisdom. We can count on each other, all that good stuff. But it's just like, you know what? I'm ready for us to be married. And if we ain't getting married by tomorrow, then so yeah.
Well, child, I don't do the whole marriage thing.
Put it on what's your finger left. Not the middle finger, but yes, y'all, that really did feel like it's feeling like a breakup that's not a breakup. Like, because in my mind, that was my man. And I don't think I was the only one, but he made me feel like I was the only one. Okay. And let me tell y'all something. That's what them Gemini men is good for. The Gemini men is good for making you think that you the only one.
I think you was the only one.
I don't.
Really?
But I don't believe nothing when nobody be saying. So he didn't say that I was. He didn't say that I wasn't. But it was just like, I don't know.
Child, you was the only one. I believe it.
Because it was just like, it was giving like, but then at one point I was thinking like, okay, if me and you talking every day, like the way that we talk, like frequently, if we always on the phone, if we always texting, if we see each other, like, how do you have time to do this with other people? So then it would kind of think it's sitting like, okay, are you really doing with other people? Because and sometimes I think like, no, I'm not. I'm the only one. Then sometimes I'm like, I don't know. But it was just like, but a lot of people, a lot of y'all, not a lot of y'all, our friendship group, y'all kind of felt like I was the only one. Y'all team CB Bay.
Y'all get on my nerves, but I'm here for it. I really am.
We don't judge our friends. We just support. Amen.
Well, I was gonna wait later in the show to tell you bitches, but my man in prison, he ain't do that shit, Your Honor.
He ain't do that shit, Your Honor, y'all. And why the fuck? So look, Kanye bought his new girl, and all her friends baby Birkin bags, and I posted it on my story, and I said, "Dang, which one of y'all men gonna do this for our friendship group? When is he gonna do this for the Milagro baddies? That's what we call our friendship group. Our old name was Your Mama's Low Budget, but we changed it to Milagro baddies because we love Milagro, and we baddies. So
you change names every other Tuesday.
Yeah.
Profile pictures. It's just
profile. Yeah. But I said, when is he gonna do this for the Milagro baddies? And he was like, when his man get out of prison. So I'm gonna say this right here on this podcast: that man ain't do that shit. Free him, freedom boys. He didn't do that. Let him out the jail cell. That man has been systematically oppressed by the white man. Okay, yeah. They trying to lock him up. I just want my Birkin bag, but free him. He ain't do it. 3 days, man.
Really say too much, because
don't say too much. We don't want to incriminate him.
I don't fuck with that rat ass shit. The
police. The police gonna screen record this and be like, and he gonna be in court. They be like, well, they said on her radio that now he gonna be there longer than he need to be because of us running our mouths.
I don't even fuck with the court system, child. I don't even do that shit. So yeah, but I just been stressing out. It's going on week 3. I'm not really feeling
3 weeks. Oh yeah, because it's a new week. I talked to you last week. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, how he holding up?
I just been getting them JPays. You know what JPay is?
Yes, I know what JPay is. Oh, my brother. I only had to use it once. I only used it once because see. Here's my thing. Here's my thing. For I am a very rich bitch, like Nene Lee says, but this is why I can never talk to no man in jail or prison because I'm cheap.
Oh, I know what you guys. It's not my coin, hun.
Oh, it's not okay because I like to see the fruits of my labor. And when I remember when my brother was in jail and he was calling me and I said, wait a minute, these calls are adding up.
On who credit card?
On who car? I said, oh. And I told him, I was like, yeah, these calls gonna probably have to stop because it was during the pandemic. I ain't had no job then. He was like, well, I'm still gonna have my niggas seriously. You know how niggas one thing about
by the minutes.
Yeah, they charge you by the minute. They ain't charge you by the hour. They charge you by the minute.
And it's really fucked up because all of my bitches out there who done had to do the JPEG thing, I know it really hits home when that automated voice says, this call has 30 more seconds. You gotta cram so much in 30 seconds.
You be like, baby, I love you so much. I love you for you. Be like, and it be like, boom, boom, boom.
No,
let that man out of jail.
Be boo boo, cause bitch.
That is how funny.
This shit is just
niggas gonna feel like, man, I'm gonna buy you a house. When you get out here, I'm gonna get you a Ferrari, a Bentley. Talking that prison dreams to you. Baby, I love you. I'm gonna eat your ass backwards, buy you a house and get you a Chanel bag. Whole time he come and you sit on the air mattress. So, but that ain't your case. But
let's clarify
that's not your case. But that's how some of y'all be laying on. Y'all be having pillow talk on the phone with these men that be in jail or prison.
Like how he coming home getting you a Chanel bag and you paying for the call, sis. What he coming home to? Unless he got some money stored away that he put up before he went in.
He left, which is a lot of them be cases. But
a lot of times they be giving the girls the money. Like they be telling them where it's at. But if he hid that from you, that ain't your man, sis.
Also, you know where the coins reside. Oh,
yeah.
Duh.
When I told you on the phone, when that bill get posted, I'll be right downtown.
She said she gonna, I'm beauty me. Oh. She gonna be marching out like she marching out Selma. They say he going to get his man. He gonna be going down there, but he be like, free, open up them doors, like throw the key out, get my man out of jail.
I know everything. The fucking full name that's on birth certificate, social security.
Oh, per.
Dude.
Per. He gonna get him a nice meal when he come out too. You know they don't be eating good up in there.
Oh, he's gonna be very much fed.
Oh, wow. How sauce. Little nasty bitch. You talking about food, not ass day.
You said it, not me.
Well, y'all, enough of this geeky and chit chat. And so, as y'all know, it is one of the best times of the year, and that is Black History Month. If you can't see me today, we throwing up the Black Power sign. And
power to the people.
Power to the Black ass people, child. And so, I did this. If you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me at That's Kyron and
That Boy Day.
So I posted this on my Instagram today. I made a YouTube video about this. I had it on my YouTube channel. That's Kyra, and I talked about 7 things you need not to do during Black History Month. I also talked about this on TikTok. Same at That's Kyra, and today we're going to continue with that topic of things you need not to do during Black History Month because we love Black History Month as Black people, and this topic is catered towards the Blacks and the whites and everybody in between. So. Before, we start off the next couple of episodes, we ain't got that many episodes for Black History Month. We got the shortest month of the year, child. We're going to talk about the do's and don'ts of Black History Month. So, things you need not to do during Black History Month, okay? So, Number one, no more of the Macklemore propaganda videos. I call them. Those are the videos where y'all are saying no freedom to Rico. Damn right, it's important. When y'all know, you know the videos where y'all be painting yourselves with the love, with the power symbol sign and putting BLM on your cheek, and you're putting up sign, you putting up, And then I see the little white boy. He had on the I'm blackity black shirt.
Yes, I just saw that earlier today.
Yeah, and I was just like, what y'all motherfuckers are like, fuck you talking about me, fuck you talking about, like. But no, so like no more of those videos. Like it's a difference between being informative and performative. Okay.
Number two of let's stop doing this for the Black people. Let's stop shrinking heroes, only focusing on the famous people. There are other Black people that have done monumental historically things. Stop putting these famous people in the spotlight. Let's give the girls, some of the girls like us, who are really doing the work and not doing it for a platform or just using a platform to build themselves up.
Definitely. I would say, we love Martha, Martin, and Rosa, but there are other people. No shade to Martin and Rosa too, but like there are other people that have done things in history that have been just as monumentous, whatever the word is, as Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks. So let's give our flowers to other Black people. Number 3, let's be real. Number whitewashing whitewashing white people and sugarcoating Black people. Our history. Yes, our history may be hard to hear, but it must be told. I know we have went through some treacherous things and some things that ain't too pretty and too good, but we must talk about these things, and we should stop sugarcoating to our kids, Black people, and telling them like, we just, we went through slavery. No, tell them about how the white people was feeding little Black babies, newborns to alligators. Talk about book breaking, them trying to, emasculate Black men. Talk about how Massa was in them. Talk about how Massa was coming up in our slave quarters trying to have sex with our women. Let's talk about those things.
Also on that one, let's just stop sugarcoating a lot of stuff within our Black community. That's what is holding us back from a lot of things. Let's start telling the truth. We preach the truth a lot, but we don't tell the truth to our children. Stop telling them certain stuff and trying to hide everything. No. Because once they get older, that's how these generational curses keep continuing. Let's break those shits, break every chain, child, and let's keep it pushing, okay?
We're gonna talk about this on a later episode, but another thing about sugarcoating is I wanted to let y'all know that being gay is not a new thing. There are people in history, Black people, probably somebody famous, like Malcolm X, who were part of the LGBTQIA community. And yes, so that we're gonna talk about that on another day on another topic. But yes, that's another sugarcoat. Stop sugarcoating shit.
The next one is white people. You do not have to make collard greens, macaroni cheese, or any food related to the Black community to try to relate to our culture, or even worse, I've seen some of y'all try to make what is that?
My bad. Hold on, I'm sorry. Jollof rice.
What?
Jollof. That's African. Jollof.
I only know the white rice at Chipotle.
The cilantro line. That's getting me PTSD. Don't say nothing about no damn Chipotle.
But no, yes, on Thanksgiving time, I was seeing a lot of, Caucasian people, more so the women who had African American men, and they were trying to make soul food for Thanksgiving. And bitch, let's just start with the macaroni. First of all, what the fuck is mac and cheese? Bitch, who the fuck named that shit? It's macaroni and cheese. Stop.
Wait, so you don't say mac and cheese?
Girl, if that ain't Karen, I don't know what is.
I say mac and cheese.
I need you to stop that right now. Let's cut that out today. After today, no more mac and cheese. Macaroni. Mac. Right. Or Mac.
I was a Mac. I made the Mac. Like TT, you made the Mac. Like
yeah, if it ain't Mac or mac and cheese, I don't want to hear what, girl. What? And when you making shit, you don't have to do everything we do, bitch. Stop trying to get our shit. Like, even with Black History, y'all want to do our shit. Leave the black t-shirts alone, bitch. Let us have something. Can we have something? Damn. You want to support, just send the money, the funds, and that's it. Throw the shirt away, donate it to Goodwill, somebody, give it to a homeless man, something. Stop trying to do everything we do. Like, girl.
Okay. That actually ties into the one you just said. Let's not commit cultural appropriation. I know it's going to be hard for y'all because a lot of times y'all think like, oh my God, it's Black History Month and I'm such an ally. And a lot of y'all don't be allies. Like I said, y'all be performative, but y'all are performative and not informative. So y'all be like, oh my God, I'm so down with white people, Black people. I love Black. So I'm going to go put on a dashiki.
And you know, the racist thing ever is to say, I'm not a racist. I have Black friends.
We don't claim you, Martha Simpson, Martha McDougal, Cyril Bernstein.
Bitch, I heard I gotta remember where we at. Beyonce's internet.
But yes, y'all like I said, y'all don't have to commit cultural appropriation. Like I love this. Like you don't have to go get box braids on your thin golden retriever hair to prove a point. You don't have to throw a kente cloth or get a dashiki and throw up the power sign. I'm like, I love Black people so much. And I'm so down. I love Black people. I even fuck Black men. Like that be y'all. Like y'all be saying some dumb shit. So let's not commit cultural appropriation, white people. Let's keep it to a mute and put that shit in the boot and throw it damn way.
Yes. As a matter of fact, all you white people almost delete social media for the month. We don't want to see you.
No.
None of you.
This is our time. All the Caucasians to the back. Immediately. Delete your social media. Get off the TikTok. Get off the Clock app, the Twitter, the Instagram. Get off.
How about
we run this?
Clock in for a 9 to 5 and give us the month off. That's what.
Okay. Black History Month don't stand nothing for PTO. Okay, and I've been using a lot of it.
Compare the others,
because the Black people was on vacation. We built this motherfucker from the ground up. We need a month off. 28 days. Shit.
And they better be like this not a week. Like you would have had an extra day.
But so, like we were just saying, you don't have to commit cultural appropriation. And I know that some of y'all white people are going to be like, so, Kyron, Day, if I can't go put on dashikis and make greens, collard greens and macaroni and cheese and stuffing, I don't get it. And I want you to ask yourself this, Samantha Wall Bernstein. I want to ask yourself this. Ask yourself, am I being respectful? Because a lot of times I really believe, and I'm trying to give y'all the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to give y'all grace because, God gave us grace. So I'm going to give y'all grace. Growing up, I'll tell y'all a lot about this. We talk about this on our radio. We got to get into our lives and stuff like this. I talk about how growing up, I never went to a predominantly Black school. I always went to school with a whole bunch of white people or a whole bunch of people that was not Black. And a lot of times, y'all be dense. It's not that y'all are disrespectful. Now, I've come in contact with some disrespectful. Some of y'all do be disrespectful, but a lot of times y'all just be dense. And I don't want to say dumb, but y'all be dumb or oblivious to certain things when it comes to Black people. So ask yourself this, like, am I being respectful? Because I truly believe some of y'all are dense. And a lot of times, white people, you have been afforded a certain amount of privilege where you don't ever have to be culturally aware when it comes to anybody else. But again, ask yourself, am I being respectful? The second thing I would say is ask yourself, why am I doing this? Again, like I said, y'all be performative and not informative. Y'all just be doing it just to seem cute and to make it seem like I'm down for the niggas. And I love the white people. I mean, the Black people. I love Black cock. Like, why are you doing this? So, right. Are you doing it because your white counterparts are doing it and they throwing up the little Macklemore sign, the Black Power sign in the Black Macklemore video? If so, why are you doing this? And the third thing I will also ask yourself, what is the source of my idea? Like, if you get this idea to put a Black Power sign on your face with eyeliner and write BLM with your lipstick on your other cheek, what was the source of my idea? Because if you've seen Samantha Bernstein doing it, you, Olivia Ogilvy, why will you do that? Like, why? What is the source? If your source is just other white people on TikTok, then I think you need to sit back, reevaluate, do your research and see, okay, am I gonna piss the black people off? Like, I want y'all to ask yourself this, white people. I'm gonna say this again, white people. I'm gonna ask yourself this before you do anything this month. And you want to seem like you down for the cause. I want you to ask yourself. We gonna say it together. 1, 2, 3. Am I pissing the black people off?
Child, I had to say it with my face because
that I make the niggas mad.
I just don't think, like you said, like they have enough information and that they're getting their information from the wrong sources. Like, I want to know, white people, how many of you have been to a Black History Museum? How many of you have paid attention in African American literature? Into my Black schools, why, no shade to the white people again, but why are we giving Tom motherfucking Jefferson African American literature to teach in this motherfucker whitest motherfucker paper?
Come on, Glory.
Why aren't we giving it to motherfucking
Miss Keisha?
Jamal, who motherfucking been through the mud, scrub the ground to get out where he at, bitch? Who motherfucking had to go to Harvard and battle with the white hoes and get his motherfucking degree to teach this shit? Why are we letting these white people teach our students?
True.
I'm really confused about that.
So with that all in all being said,
I had
fact check yourself. Go ahead.
That's one of the reasons why I had to drop African American literature, because the teacher wasn't African American. Why am I listening to you?
And I think it's more of, they go to school, they get the knowledge. And I feel like when you go to school and you get your degree, like you all sit in the classroom and you all kind of learn the same thing. You all, your teacher is teaching you X, your teacher is saying X, Y, Z. But I think when you are in that class and you experience X, Y, Z, and you've been through X, Y, and Z, the way you'll teach it and the way you'll say it and the way you'll spread the information is a little bit different than Tommy, who's been through A, B, and C. So I think that's what it really comes down to. And also too, a lot of times because like I said, my school was real white, real. We ain't even had no African American literature. But I think like my one friend, she went to school, they had like African American literature. She was talking about how like the teacher, he would sugarcoat things, and he would kind of sugarcoat it or whitewash it a little bit. And my friend at the time, she was real down for the niggas. Like, she kind of got me to that point of being like down for the niggas, because around that time I was going through my identity crisis. That's when I kind of wanted to be white a little bit, but amen, I'm glad I'm black, and I'm black and I'm back. But that was like freshman year of high school. So when I met her, she was kind of telling me, like, she's like, she always had to check her teacher because like he was always whitewash it or sugarcoat it. She's like, no, that's not how that works. But luckily she had a teacher who was receptive of those things, and he heard his black students. He's like, okay, I apologize. Let me fix this, because it's not right. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let's go to the motherfucking number 6. Black History Month is not just once a year. Black people have done so much for this country, and so it's not just once a year. And I agree with that. Why are we just celebrating it for 1 month? And then at that, why is it the month that has the least amount of days? We as Black people, we done created we done did so much for this country. We started this country. We started this motherfucker on our backs. Like literally, a lot of the shit we still use to this day was created or started by an African American person, and it's just crazy. Like with our hair, a fucking car. We still use cars today. The street signs and
pavement,
and technology and shit,
light bulbs,
peanuts, shit. The shit we eat, like a lot of this stuff. We started this. We did this, and y'all hate to give us the credit, but we'll take the debit. Okay.
I like that one. Say it again.
Y'all hate to give us the credit, but we'll take the debit.
Check, please. But no, I think I think it's more of like what people say, like, oh, but what do you mean by like celebrate Black History Month, like, oh, like more than once a month? Like, I think it's more of like just spreading information and giving like the tools and the knowledge to people, saying like, hey, you know, this month we are going to super celebrate, but throughout the whole year, think like he said, think about the things that you do like day-to-day life. When you wake up in the morning and you pay your bill on the first of the month, when you go flick that light switch on, you got lights. That's a Black man created that. Yeah, y'all like to think a white man created. He stole that idea, and the white man, he kind of started the idea, and the white man took it over and he did his little thing. But yes, but come on now, when you driving down the street, when you get in your car, no matter if it's a Honda Civic or a Ford Fusion like me, or if you got a little Rolls Royce, when you get down the streets, your tires is not busted because it's paved. Now, you know, if you live in Michigan, you know you got a lot of potholes, a lot of motherfucking potholes.
Too, child.
But you know, you're not driving on a dirt road because of the pavement that was started by a Black man. When
you're also not getting into a lot of car accidents, even though some of you bitches still can't drive, but you're not also getting a lot of car accidents because we're letting each other go. That was created by a Black man who didn't want society to keep crashing, you dumbass bitches.
Yeah, so like just think about that and educate yourself, like, okay, like this is what I do on a daily basis, this is what I use. And yes, and number 7, last and but not least, this is our time, white people, to get up here, white people and other people, people of color, because y'all think sometimes y'all be having to pass or talk to us because we all POCs. No, this is our time to get up on our soapbox and tell our stories of trauma, happiness, grief. Like this is our time. Please do not get up here and try to tone police us and what we say and how we say it. And this is what you should have said because this is how you didn't say it. Like, this is not your time. This is your time to shut up, sit back, grab your popcorn, listen, grab your notebook and write the stuff down and put it in your damn brain to study it. This is not your time to be telling us, like I said, what to say and how to say it. And I really feel like you should have said that nicer, Kyra. And like, I really, look, when you said I couldn't get braids on my golden retriever hair, my feelings were really hurt. I think you should have said, no, Samantha Ogilvy, you don't need to get box braids on your golden retriever hair. And I said, I'm going to say like that. Don't try to tone police me.
Right.
Tone police your memoir.
And also, we don't want your fucking sympathy. You can keep that shit. Throw it in the motherfucking river and make it piss a big whale asshole. We don't want it. How you bitches get to go out and act a fool. Oh, I'm standing here. I'm waiting for a manager. You need to get out of my face. We want to express ourselves in a way, bitch, that you're going to hear us and listen to us. Take that shit back home and evaluate and teach your kids how to fucking go to school and not get mad at my son and call him a black boy or that black girl or that nappy head kid. Bitch, that's what we want to do. We don't need you. Oh, I'm so sorry of what these people did back in the day. Well, yeah, bitch, I know you weren't here. I wasn't here, and we can't change that. But what I'm telling you is, let's stop that. That's all.
The town police. Mm-hmm.
Let's stop it. Let's not let this. This is probably the longest generational curse that fucking the world has ever.
You hit that on the head, on the net on the head. Yep, that's what I was just literally gonna say. Like the way we act and the way we do certain things is literally generational curses. It's from generation to generation, because that was in order for us to do it. That's how we survived, and that's how we kept our life. So don't tell us, like you just said, what to say and how to say and what not to say, because again, this is what we've been enduring for generation to generation. So here's some things that you need to do during Black History Month. Number one, I would say like explore Black history through primary sources like National Archives or museums. If you I think almost every city like has a Black museum or like a National African American or a Black History Museum. Definitely go check that out during Black History Month. They be having free sales. I don't know if you live in Michigan, they the charge age right, I think on Fridays and Saturdays. I can remember I used to do my internship my junior year. We used to do a lot with the charge age right there in February during Black History Month, but it used to be free on Fridays and Saturdays. But a lot of times it'd be free the whole month but yeah, do that.
The next thing, the things that you can do for Black History Month is to tell your children about the Black history, even the not so good part. And this can be different for all races. For my Black people, tell them so that they can be aware, and when they encounter these type of things, they can be prepared for what they what they don't
retort
want to what they don't want to go through. Like, I remember when the whole stuff was going on with black people getting pulled over, and then the police acting the ass. When that shit first happened, I wasn't even driving yet. I didn't have my license, nowhere near.
You was sharing, child.
Yeah. So, but when I was told, and when I got my license, when I started driving, it was, you get pulled over, that whoever it is, yes sir, no sir, hands on the steering wheel. You need to teach them that, because
offer them a little head. Please do not offer the police officer no head when he pull you over, child.
We don't like to be told what to do, or people come into our shit and be like telling us, oh, get out the car, step out the car. We don't like that as people. So, but we need to realize that they have the authority right now, and that we want to be here tomorrow or within the next hour. And these bitches, they be acting funny. And now you white people, we not telling y'all to tell them the bad thing so that little Connor can grow up and still do the shit his great-great-grandpappy did to my great-great-grandpappy. We telling you to tell little Connor that, so when he grows up and he encounters certain situations, he know how to handle himself and know that, yeah, I'm a little lighter than this person a little darker than me, but in the motherfucking day, we both still bleed the same thing. When he go to the bathroom, I go to the bathroom, we go to the bathroom the same way.
I would also say, like, telling your children and learning how for them to use their whiteness to other black people's ability. Like, if you see like a little black boy, like for instance, like if a little black boy, like little Connor at school, a little black boy getting in trouble, Connor, if Connor see Tyrone in trouble at school, and Connor knows Tyrone ain't do nothing, but they just mess with Tyrone because he's black, then he need to go over and then use his white privilege and privilege it up. I'm like, hey, Tyrone didn't do that. Like, no, like Tyrone, use your privilege, to help black people. So that's what we really trying to say. Like, tell your children, black people, and so they can be proud of it, and so they can know. And then white people tell your children so that teach them how to use their white privilege. If you don't know how to use your white privilege, you can DM me $15 a session with me in the day.
Yeah,
it's a 15-minute session, $1 a minute. We like the jailhouse, $1 a minute. You want to go over, it's another $1. But another thing is, I would definitely say this could go for white people and black people. You can watch Black History Month videos. You can watch movies. Movies is a yes and a no, because sometimes movies really don't depict the certain things, and sometimes I know, like with Aretha Franklin, her family, like when they released the movie with Cynthia Everett, they said that her estate said like we was not supporting that movie. So a lot of times, sometimes the families and the states really don't support the movies that they put out. So I'll say movies is kind of an end, but you can still watch movies because it has an entertainment. Like, you gonna watch a movie before you watch a documentary sometimes, but if you into documentaries, then But go ahead, watch some videos, and and yeah. I want to say another thing is like we just said, like, listen up, don't tell police us, just shut up and listen.
And another thing is to continue to combat racism.
Yes, child. Back to what we were saying about using your white privilege, continue to combat racism. Black people continue to stand on the front lines and show the people that we're not to be played with.
Yes, one thing about us, when we come together, we come together.
We sure do.
Okay.
We sure do. And I think a lot of times with black people, we think because we only make up about 12 to 13% of the country, we don't have that much of an impact, but we make a very big impact. When y'all niggas 2 years ago was not shucking and jiving, when y'all was acting a fool, when y'all murdered George Floyd, baby, y'all was rioting and looting, and y'all was robbing a Louis store. Y'all ain't dropped me off no never full at my.
Yes, the girls didn't give me my Louis either, child.
Y'all didn't drop no Louis at me in day house, but when y'all was looting and rioting and shooting and burning down the police buildings and the courthouses and all the other stuff, like, we come together. That wasn't
just the black people here in the States. That was the black people across the world. I think yes. Some people in the UK tearing the girls up.
Yes, I would definitely say, like, when we come together. And then one thing about black people too, as y'all know, that even though we make up 12 to 13% of the country, we know we spend the most money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We spend the most money. So especially when our coins is involved, when you get your coins involved, child, ain't no telling. And the last one we would definitely say is discuss implicit biases. systematic racism, marginalized groups of people, Black people being marginalized, and social injustice. That just goes without being said. Like, discuss it. Black people, discuss it with your kids. Funny enough, I was actually watching The Real Housewives of Atlanta today. This is old season. I'm watching season 8 or 9. I'm watching season with Kim Fields. If you don't know who Kim Fields is a childhood actor. This is old. Y'all probably, our demographic is not our demographic. She was Tootie. She was childhood actor Tootie. She was Baby Butterworth, Cosby Show. So she on the show, Phaedra Parks, which is a well-known lawyer, she represented Bobby Brown. Y'all know Faye. Y'all know Phaedra Parks. Phaedra, that she took her sons on a Million Man March, and they were talking to a congresswoman. I forgot her name. Congresswoman, whatever, she's Black, and she was talking about Black boys and how the police are after Black boys. And Kim feels like pour her kids out of the room. She was like, I haven't really discussed that with them. And I think it's like Black people, if you haven't had that talk with your kids, and y'all know what the talk is, as being Black, you get the talk. I think it's time for you to have the talk with your kids, because you rather give your kids the talk than somebody else give them the talk.
And I was just about to say that you will want yourself to give it to them from your experiences, because they're going to hear it, especially with this generation now. Our generation is just,
it's so easy.
Everything is so easy and accessible that it's just one click away, one button away. Anything you do, you don't even have to be a celebrity anymore. The blogs is posting everybody and everything. So it's just so easy for people to see this and see that. Like you said, you would want your children to hear from you than from somebody else, because then they can put their own little twists and turns to it, and then it can just be a whole lot of.
Okay, so I would definitely say, share that with your children. Speaking of the blog, so that's all we have for y'all today on that topic. Speaking of the blogs, I want to bring this up. So Miss Cardi B, she won her case. Tasha supposed to owe her like 1 point something million.
Not one.
How much?
4.1.
$4.1 million for pain and suffering. And I'm really gonna say this. I'm happy for Cardi.
I'm about to say
no. I'm happy for Cardi. And even though, like, here's my point. I don't have no problem with Cardi B. I like Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, but I'm happy for Cardi because a lot of times, the name of the blogger was Tasha K. Tasha K also came from my fave, Candace Dillard. And one thing about Tasha is, see, y'all know on her radio, we say allegedly. We always say allegedly before we get on here, because one thing y'all not gonna do is send us a cease and desist, or y'all not gonna try to send us a little invoice for using your name. You're not gonna try to take us to court, child.
I mean, I did just get this nice little pantsuit that's ready for the court, so.
But I think it's more of like, it's a difference between getting on here like what me and they do, other podcasters and other people do, or just media and blogs, than like we're literally trying to ruin somebody's life. Mm-hmm. And that's what I really was like kind of happy about, because like, y'all don't understand, and I really don't understand sometimes because I'm not that big of a person, but like when these blogs and these people and y'all be giving y'all opinion, and like my thing is like, and then too, Tasha, she was bold because she got sent multiple cease and desist. I was reading the case between her and KDB. She got sent multiple cease and desist, and she still kept running her mouth.
And now she's running that point.
So now she's trying to take it to the Supreme Court because I don't think she got $4.1 million to pay Cardi, allegedly, because Tasha ain't gonna come from you, child, because I got one of the best lawyers on my book. Yours ain't do that good. You paid $4.1 million for Miss Cardi B, but no, really, like, I was kind of like, when I seen that, and I was like, you know what, that is kind of a step forward, because a lot of times we do live in a day and age like where you could just give your opinion. But when you are literally on here making money and you like paying your rent money and your light bill, with you literally torturing somebody and coming at their neck, you
understand that is defamation of character.
And you can never win when you're dirty.
You can't really, you can give your opinion to an extent, but when it comes to
defaming somebody's character, that's the line.
Yeah, like
you're trying to get the words. I know.
yeah, because I'm trying to use the big words. So when it comes to that, you have to realize that this is still a human being, but outside of the celebrity shield or TV personality shield, that is still a person at the end of the day. And so Tasha K might have allegedly Tasha K, she might have followers that okay, they're hearing everything she says about Cardi B, and now they don't like her. People don't understand that y'all followers put that person in harm's way. That they hear like the whole beef with YoungBoy and Dirk allegedly, that y'all don't understand that y'all fans, they love y'all so much that they'll go kill somebody else.
Yeah, and it's not, or like they'll just do some crazy stuff. Like they do some crazy, like got people coming to your house wishing death threats on people.
And that Cardi B has children. She has children now, and for you to be on the internet trying to bash their mom, and they don't realize when these kids get older, oh, my mom's famous, my dad's famous, then in their minds like, yeah, I got a famous dad, whoopie whoop. Someday they might get bored at home. What my mama famous for? Yeah, she rap, she sings, she an actor. Well, what other stuff they was getting into, and actually started looking into their parent, and then now their parent got to go explain all this and that. Like, another thing I'm getting sick and tired of is the whole Kim Kardashian and Ray J thing. Her and Kanye's oldest daughter is old enough now.
You said Ray J. I'm like, huh? Kanye?
No, the Kim Kardashian and Ray J video.
Oh, okay, all right. The sex tape. Okay.
Yeah, I'm tired of people bringing that up. And people, when North was on live, people was like asking her, "Oh, have you seen the video?" And just like, "Are y'all serious? That's a baby. This is a baby. Like, why are you serious?"
North know why her mama famous because she next. You know, Chris is raising the house of whores over there. House of whores.
Child, their whole family, because really the gag is they all famous because of Big Sis.
Big Sis, she did her big one. I wonder when Milagro Baby's gonna do their big one. 1, 2, 3, not it.
Not it. I'm waiting for
y'all, the Milagro Babies, because who gonna drop their sex tape? So we can get famous. You know, the House of Whores Part 2. Put her radio on the map. Okay. We try to host the BT Awards. We said 2026, I think. Yeah, 2026. It's 24, right? No. BT. 23. What year is it?
2.
Oh, okay. We got a couple more. we got 4 years, Lord. Let me go ahead and just praise him. Let me get Lord a little shout for 4 years from now.
Okay. Not you.
Okay. I said, wait, it's 2024. I'm just living in the future. But yes, y'all. So, y'all, we are back for season 2, like we said. And you know, we love y'all so much because we are a baby podcast. And, you know, so make sure you follow us on Instagram at Her Radio Pod. Make sure you follow Day at
That Boy Day.
And make sure you follow me on Instagram at That's Kyron. Yes, my Twitter.
Girl is out of Instagram in jail.
Bam. Make sure you follow.
I'm gonna make a Twitter this week, you guys.
Make it Twitter. Yeah, Twitter is fun. Follow me on Twitter at That's Kyron. You can follow me on TikTok. Have a
Twitter, but I'm gonna make another Twitter.
What's that Twitter for?
The girl say, "Get it." The girl said,
"You're nasty. I'm gonna follow me."
We got a TikTok too. Follow us on TikTok.
Yeah, follow us on TikTok at Her Radio, Her Radio Podcast or Her Radio Pod. I can't remember.
We're gonna do a little dancey dance for y'all.
A little dancey dance. And yes, so actually, y'all, we had if you watch the season finale, like I say, when my good sis heard. No,
the season finale was a good episode. If y'all didn't hear that episode,
it was 2 hours. We gave y'all 2 hours because y'all been wanting it. And
I think that was my favorite episode. No shade. That was my favorite episode. Like, I loved the last episode. It was a vibe.
It was. So as y'all know, we answered questions on the last episode, and we had one more question left that we did not read. So I'm trying to find it, y'all. I had it up and I was gonna surprise the day with it and be like, we had a question to answer. But I can't find the question. What did I do with that question? I put it in one of these notes.
Child, because I want to know this question.
And okay, here we go. I think is this okay.
Follow Ken.
Oh, you like okay. Is this
for next week's episode? I see my good sis Deira just posted a bid, a Q&A again.
Girl, Miss Deira. I'll be watching her videos. I like Miss Deira.
I know no shade, no shade. I don't watch her videos anymore. Deira, I love you, no shade. But I just can't watch her videos without Ken. I'm sorry. I just grew up on Deira and Ken. Like, I still follow you on everything, you know, I'm still subscribed or whatnot. That counts for something, right? But I don't know.
I'm trying to find this question in these notes I had, and I can't find it. Oh my god!
I know. Well, while you trying to find that, I do have something to say. So
say that, play that, say it.
Like last season, right? We talked about damn, I can't remember these people's name, but the rapper and then his girlfriend.
Tootie Low. Tootie Low, Duty Low, Duty Low.
He molested her son or whatever. And child, I told I pull up the clips, pull up the bids, pull up the receipts, tax season. I told y'all she was lying. They did a DNA test. Of course, his DNA test. I mean, not a DNA test. What's that shit called? Lie detector test. Told you his shit came back false across the board. She was lying. And gag is she's getting ready to do, well, I don't know if the interview's still going to come out because they had some complications.
Gosh, okay.
Yes. She actually, the baby mama, girlfriend, or whatever, whoever she is, Miss Liar, allegedly, she went crazy when they was doing the interview or whatever. And I was seeing it on the blogs earlier, and I was like, what is going on? Can't wait for that video. Even though I'm not going to watch it because we don't support.
You don't support Tasha.
People who.
Oh my god! So she was lying.
Yes, she was. Why would you? And he can sue her, and he did say he's going to see her in court because that's another defamation of character case. Why are y'all out here lying on these folks' names? Just the lies. Did you in other news? Like, we just keep going to.
I'm trying to follow. The question was good, y'all. And I was like, dang, I can't find it.
Did y'all see that Whoopi Goldberg got suspended?
Yes, don't break history, man. What type of mess is that?
Yes, not the white people behind ABC was mad. Give my good sis Whoopi her seat back, because I bet you the views on The View drop. No shade.
Okay, this is not the question that this is not the question I went to answer, but it was two. So okay, we're gonna ask. So here's the first. Well, I can't find the second question. Here is the question. The question is, I love my girlfriend, but if she's not around me 24/7, she loses it. I miss not having to answer to nobody, playing games in peace and having threesomes. But she has such a good heart, and I don't want to break up with her because it'll crush her. And I do love her. What do I do?
Wait.
Want to read it again?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. The person asks the question. The person asks. Let's break it down. I love my girlfriend, but if she's not around me 24/7, she loses it. I miss not having to answer to nobody, playing video games in peace, and having threesomes. But she has such a good heart, and I don't want to break up with her because it'll crush her, and I do love her. What do I do?
Whew, child, that's a whole lot of. I hear a cheating scandal is coming up here. Men always say men are just liars. Yeah, you love her, but you miss having threesomes. Are you?
It's him saying, I miss not having to answer to nobody. I know how he wrote this too. He said, it's him. It's not that part. It's him casually throwing in like the threesomes, like, and I miss having threesomes.
Giving me he's 19. You're giving very much childish, talking about some video games, not answer to nobody, and threesomes. You want to tell her you just want to be friends with benefits. You don't want her to be a real friend. And then you could tell this got to be his first girlfriend or first real relationship, because he said if she's not around him, she's too clingy. No, maybe you're the clingy one, because you want to just be.
Not maybe you're the clingy.
You want to be threesome ups with people in video games and telling them to go whenever you done. That's what it's giving me, Mr. Man. It's giving he's gonna if he's not cheating now, sis, he's gonna be cheating soon. Mark my words.
Well, okay. Number one, I would say is y'all, when y'all be in relationships, I feel like y'all need to have communication is very big when you're in a relationship. I think you need to talk to her and like tell her like, hey, you don't have to be so clingy. One, you already have me. So it's not like you out here you're fighting with me with nobody else. You gotta, you're trying to secure your spot. You gotta worry about the other hoes, hopefully. But you don't, I would say definitely sounds like one of her love languages is like words of affirmation, because that's mine. Words of affirmation is one of my love languages. And like kind of just like give her the peace of mind and like the ease that you don't have to be clingy and crazy. Also, I don't know. Well, I think because she's so clingy and crazy, I think it's because that's what's driving you to miss being single. Because I do understand what you say, like you don't have to answer to nobody.
Who's clingy though? Because some people have different
definitions of clingy. Yeah. But I like I said, I can understand you saying you miss not having to answer to nobody.
This has to be his first relationship or first real relationship.
But I think I don't know, because I'm lying. I'm about to say I ain't never had to answer to nobody in a relationship. I did. So that's what I was gonna say, because I can understand. They like, I know a couple of niggas, but I can definitely understand how you feel like saying you have to answer to nobody, but you casually sliding in them threesomes. I don't know how to feel about you say you miss having threesomes. I understand like you saying like your time. So I definitely say like have a conversation with her and break it down to her like, hey, listen, like we're gonna have an open line of communication.
The whole thing just threw me off because the nigga said video games too.
But I think, a lot of men play video games, or a lot of people, I'm not going to say men.
There's no shade to the video games, but you want that to be your whole day. It's giving you only want her around when you want some. That's what I'm really hearing. I'm really hearing you don't want the relationship. You just want her there, like her as in her body. That's all you want there. You don't want her there, if that makes sense.
Okay.
You don't want her mentally there. You want her physically there.
Well, yeah. Well, I would definitely say, like, here's my advice, is to have a conversation, let her know, ease her mind, and tell her, like, hey, I want to have my time to myself. My time to myself is my time to myself. I'm not doing nothing with nobody else. Like, it's just my time to myself, because we do need those times when we're in relationships or when we're just dealing with people in general. So I definitely think that you should have that conversation with Sissy Pooh and let her know. And if you figure that out first, and then I don't know about the threesomes though.
Friends, girl, what's going on? Why you don't got no friends? Why this man trying to say you?
And then that's my thing is too, like, because I had to let y'all know, when y'all get a relationship, I understand yo nigga want to be your world, your man, my man. Because when I be liking a nigga, or when I get a man, that's gonna be my man.
You get a man out, you like to stop texting in the chat, You like to turn off your location. You like to just go Miss MIA. I'm not feeling it. Palm Beach. I'm jumping on a flight for a weekend. Yeah, you failed to tell me that. But
you can't let that man be your world, child. You can't let that man be your world, because when he leave you, then your world gonna crumble because you ain't got nothing else.
Like me, it's not marriage.
Because he locked up. Take it from Day. Freedom Boys. But yes, yeah, But y'all,
You didn't find another question?
No, I can't find it. But
I really want to know this question.
I think if I'm gonna find it, and we gonna ask the next episode for the people. Okay, so I'm gonna say this now that we're back in full fledged. Before I forget, me and Day are doing a Cash App giveaway. We were supposed to do a Cash App giveaway before the break, before season 1 ended. We ain't do our due diligence. So
no, they didn't do their due diligence. They did.
No, because I didn't post nothing. I didn't post nothing about it.
I did. I posted on our page.
You sure did, but you didn't post on the main. You posted on your story.
Oh,
we ain't promoted. I'm gonna just chop it up to doing us. But we got a couple submissions, but they didn't do everything right. Yes. They did what they wanted to. Yeah, she thought, Sissy Pooh thought she had us. But okay, I'm gonna tell y'all this. So we're gonna do a Cash App giveaway. I'm gonna give y'all an amount because y'all know y'all be iffy. So the giveaway is gonna be $100. We're gonna do $100 Cash App giveaway. The rules are still the same. You need to comment in. You need to scroll all the way down to the Her Radio page. It's not that it ain't that many. It ain't that much posts. Scroll down to the Her Radio page. It's a picture of Lil Boosie and a little pink outfit, little nice outfit. You need to comment in under that picture. You need to follow us. You need to follow me. You need to follow Day, and
also follow every single social media platform that has the handle Heard Radio Podcast.
So you need to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Comment in under the little Boosie picture. And we're going to leave it to that. We're going to keep it short and simple for y'all to see if y'all really, need a little $100 or something. So we're going to do that.
Here are the rules again. Let's break it down because, you have some dumb bitches. Hey, dumb bitches. You need to follow me on Instagram at That Boy Day. You need to follow Sis on Instagram at That's Kyron. You need to follow every social media platform that has the handle Heard Radio Podcast. And you also need to scroll all the way down on Instagram and comment done.
And
comment
the letter N on the little Boosie picture.
Comment in, and then you need to DM the Heard Radio Instagram and let us know. We will be checking.
I would check
everything, hun.
Well,
coming up.
Right, because we could keep our little coins.
Okay.
Every coin matters. Happy Black History Month. Me and my little pony. Well, y'all, until next week, I'm That's Kyron.
And I am That Boy Day.
And I'll holla.
I holla.